Welcome to Confident Leadership in Color. I'm Hanna Zaxmy, leadership coach and mentor. And this is the third episode of our summer series called In Light Moments, Hammock Reflections for Your Leadership Palette. Short reflections created for the hammock, the walk, the quiet coffee moments, or those few minutes when you finally have space to hear yourself think. In the first episode, we asked, what is asking for my attention right now? And in the previous episode, we asked, what has sparked joy in the last 6 months? So we began with clarity. Today, we move into the next part of the confident framework. It's O for ownership. And today's question is, what am I carrying that is not actually mine to carry? This question is placed here on purpose. Not as the very first question in this series, but a little further in. Because for me, I often need to land first. I need to slow down a bit. I need to enter that softer holiday rhythm before I can actually honestly answer this question. When the pace is too high, I do not always notice what I'm picking up. A concern here, responsibility there, a problem I started to think about, a feeling that may not have been mine, but somewhere starts taking up space inside of me. When I'm moving too fast, I can sometimes just take it in, carry it and keep going. Not always because someone asked me to, not always because it was clearly my responsibility, but because I care, because I see things, because I want things to move forward. Maybe you can recognize that too. Sometimes we do not pick something up because we have made a clear decision. Sometimes we just pick it up because we were moving too fast to pause and ask, is this mine to carry? Ownership is an important part of leadership, but ownership is not about taking responsibility for everything. Ownership is about taking responsibility with clarity. It's also about being honest. This is mine to influence. And this is not mine to carry. Because caring does not always mean carrying. You can care deeply about a person without carrying every decision. You can care deeply about the team without carrying every tension alone. You can care deeply about your family without becoming the container for everything. So today's reflection is not an invitation to stop caring. It's an invitation to notice what you have been carrying and the gentle ask whether it is truly yours. So here is today's in light moment question. What am I carrying that is not actually mine to carry? Maybe it is a responsibility, maybe it's a worry, maybe it's someone else's reaction, maybe it is an unclear expectation. Maybe it's a decision that another person needs to make. Maybe it is something you can influence but not control. Maybe it's something you picked up simply because nobody else did. And perhaps today you do not need to solve all of it. Perhaps today the first step is simply to notice what you're holding and then ask, is this mine to carry? Is this mine to influence? Or is this something I need to release, clarify, or hand back? And here's my invitation for your extra 10 minutes today. Take a notebook or open a note on your phone. Draw 3 simple columns, mine to carry, mine to influence, or not mine to carry. And a fourth, where you write everything that you can think about has been taking up space on your lately. A thought, a worry, a relationship, a responsibility, a task, a decision, a tension, a need. Place each one of them in a long row. And as honestly as you can, choose what column they exist. Be gentle with yourself as you do this. Most of the time we carry because we care. But today you are allowed to notice. You are allowed to sort. You are allowed to create a little more space. And when you have written your list and sorted it into the columns, I invite you to choose this small cue for the season ahead. Pause, notice, is this mine to carry? Maybe that becomes your small inner checkpoint before you say yes, before you step in, before you absorb the tension, before you take responsibility by habit. Pause, notice, is this mine to carry? So today, carry this question with you. What am I carrying that is not actually mine to carry? Thank you for listening to Confident Leadership in Color. Follow the podcast so you do not miss the next in light moment. And as always, be confident, be you.